Hey there. Oh, sorry, that's my hand. Welcome to Between the Weights. First off, a giant apology for, kicking the camera stand. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened on that last video, but I promise you, it was not intended to be a close-up of my hips. When I was doing the video, I saw the whole person, right? When the video I uploaded to YouTube, you see the whole person. So I'm not exactly sure what Facebook did to my picture or the video, but that was not intentional, I assure you. We live in a world full of like Facebook and Instagram, and we see lots of people that are successful, right? And lots of times we don't see the path that they took to become successful, right? They're just all of a sudden super famous and in our faces, and we think it happened overnight. And because we think it happened for other people overnight, we expect it to happen to us overnight, right? And because we're afraid that it won't happen overnight, we just don't start things, right? Or we have a tendency to wait until things are perfect before we start, right? I gotta wait for my life to line up perfectly for 6 weeks before I can try to do any sort of 6-week challenge to change my lifestyle, right? I gotta wait till the perfect time to follow my passion and start a business or become a painter, right? I gotta wait till the perfect time to quit my job and go after this new job, or the perfect time to start having kids, or the perfect time to just whatever it is, right? And I am gonna contradict myself a little bit, but there's not a perfect time for anything. Like, anyone who's had kids, ask them. There's not a perfect time, right? You might have thought you were ready, you're not ready, you're never ready. There's just never a perfect time, right? Being said, the only time that you have is now, right? The perfect time to start anything is now. Now, I realize that's a slight contradiction. I just said there's no perfect time to do anything. But if there was a best time to do anything, it's now. It's right now. It's today, right? Now, am I saying quit your job and try to start selling paintings on the side of the road tomorrow? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Unless you're a 17-year-old kid who has nothing to lose, right? No, but I think it is a perfect time to begin doing the things that are going to lead you towards what you want, right? If you want to become an artist and sell paintings on the side of the road, maybe you go out and buy a canvas and you watch a couple YouTube videos on how to paint and you begin painting, right? You begin painting a couple hours a day, or a week rather, right? And your first ones are going to suck, and be okay with your first ones sucking, and just push forward. Just continue to improve a little bit at a time, right? It's like if you're trying to do anything fitness-wise, right? You start, you take one step, and another step, and sometimes you may end up taking a step backwards. But you just continue to work towards what you're trying to do, and don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about what the people around you are gonna say to you, okay? Because you're gonna get a lot of pushback. You're gonna get a lot of people that we talked about in a video before that under the guise of loving you, under the guise of wanting to protect you, are scared and don't want you to change, because that means they should probably change. It points out that they are not trying to change, right? And that's an insecurity on their behalf, and they're putting it on you, because if you don't change, they don't have to change, and everybody's comfortable, right? Don't let that happen, okay? You can't let other people's fear be put on you so that you stop doing things. But you can't be afraid to start. You only have today, right? Hopefully you have tomorrow. okay? Don't put off anything, and don't worry about it not being perfect the first time. I think that's about it. Until next time, positive thoughts.